space of sharing and giving back and sharing happiness. And we do that in the way that we know best, and that is through music. For musicians, for the performers, and those who listen, music is this universal language. And even if you may not know the words that are being sung or you may not know the instruments that's being played on, you can really feel the emotion and the passion that each performer shares to the audience. A few weeks ago, Matt Hikari and I went down to Sign Orphanage in Tijuana, Mexico to donate a few instruments. What I felt there was amazing, it was beautiful, and yet so humbling. There were about 60, 70 orphans, all of which who didn't know who I was, didn't know what instruments we had, we didn't speak the same language, they never had any of the same privilege that I had. But they were so grateful, and they had so much joy when we shared that music with them. With just a few maracas, they would start dancing. With just a melodica, they'd start singing. With just a recorder, they would start dancing and playing with their friends. And it really put life into perspective, how I thought I was there to donate instruments to underprivileged kids, but how it was really me sharing happiness to kids who appreciate it so much more than I do. And on that note, I'd like to invite Dr. Trinh, founder of Tongue Out, to talk about his journey.
Hey guys, I'm trying to see where you're at. This is like one more lecture for me today. Thanks for the invite, thanks for coming here, and we are really excited to partner with Concert for Cause, K4K, and I'm really in awe that a group of high school students got together and created this nonprofit. It's an official 501c3 dedicated to create music for those who are underserved. For those, I believe they go to like nursing homes and areas, senior areas, and bring the joy of music. So. This is kind of cool. We've never done anything specifically with orchestra or concert, but a little bit about Tongue Out for you guys who are not aware. Basically, our mission's really simple. We go around the world, we stick our tongues out, and hopefully something good happens. Well, and so we were in Vietnam about 5-6 weeks ago. We brought a team of around 24, many UC Irvine students and professors and graduate students. We did 116 eye surgeries for the blind. We did leprosy work where we went and donated and resupplied medications to leprosy centers. We made sure that each patient with leprosy gets a hug, because they're considered the untouchables, although they actually are no longer transmittable. But when you've lost your hands and feet, the government doesn't really care. They put you in these leprosy colonies, and you kind of hang around there until you pass away. We did that. We did some medical clinics. We went up the highlands of Vietnam, where we were able to support building a water well that was adjacent to an elementary school that had about 300 students in it. And these kids were so cute. They're between the age of, I think, 6 to 10. About 300 of them, they did a little dance performance for us, and the water well provided drinking water. Prior to that, they were drinking from a stream, and that's where their water source was from. And then we went and hung out at a good number of orphanages and hugged babies, played with kids, arts and crafts, paint nails, things of that sort. And then we were home. Next week, we have a team heading out to Haiti, where we'll do similar activities. In July, we're back in Vietnam. We have 2 teams heading out to Vietnam. We had so many people signed up, we broke the team in half to 2 big teams. In September, we are in Peru. In October, we are in, where are we going? Philippines. And in November, we're in Mexico. Our mission's really simple. We believe that God loves everyone and that God loves the most vulnerable in society. And our mission is simply to go out there, to find folks who are hidden in society. The poor, the blind, the leper. And we shed light to their circumstances. We bring health care, and more importantly, we want to bring hope, the hope of God's love. And that's what Tongue Out is all about. And we do that through a variety of means. So come hang out with us sometime. You can go to Facebook and find us. We have a Tongue Out page. So tonight's performance is pretty awesome. As you know, we have the concert master here, but you didn't notice that. I'm going to start it off for you. And so the performance starts now because this is considered a bonus to the performance. I'm just kidding. I'm done. Thanks, guys.